Looking for more ways to make money or just start your own business, but you don't know how to get started? Well, this morning we've invited Joy A. Johnson in the studio to help you out. Joy is a serial entrepreneur, author, mom, educator, and licensed beauty professional. And we're so happy to have her this morning and all of your expertise in studio. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
So first question, because I was reading through your bio, how in the world do you juggle it all?
I don't know.
And you still carry this big, beautiful smile.
Thank you, thank you. My children definitely help to motivate me and, you know, ultimately my purpose, but just keep moving, don't think about it.
Definitely. So you've actually wanted to be an entrepreneur since you were 16, and
Yes.
now you're in your 30s. You're doing really, really well. You own your own mobile spa, which has done some great things for people fighting cancer. Where do you even get started? And you started young.
I did. So I started, you know, I went to college and did those traditional things, but it wasn't until later on that I realized that I'm not a really good employee and that I needed to work for myself. So that's kind of where that began. And I got into the beauty industry really after I got married. I loved makeup and I loved the elements of that day. So that's where I got started. And when I was in college, I sold Mary Kay. So that was my extra cash. So that was really kind of my beginnings.
So you started early on knowing how to have multiple streams of income coming in for you. You have a list of tips too that can make things a little bit easier for people who just don't know how to get the business idea off the ground. Talk a little bit about that. So
in anything that you're doing, especially starting a business, you need support. And I have found that the Small Business Development Center gives great support. It's partially a entity that's supported by the government as well as by colleges that normally they reside in and their own funding. So the SBDC has given a lot of free advice and very low cost business classes.
Awesome. You also say it's important to write it down.
Yes.
You know, you got to see it and you got to believe it, right?
Yes, absolutely.
And then vision boards are also really good.
Yeah, so vision boards and goal posters. Goal posters are going to help give you things that you want to attain within a certain period of time. So you have your immediate goals, kind of your intermediate goals, and then your long-term goals. Your vision board is for your crazy stuff. Like, I want to have a yacht party. That's on my vision board, a huge yacht, a certain kind of car that I want to drive. Things that I can attain, but they are going to take some time.
Definitely. So we want to see your book here.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank
it's
you.
now out. You can find it on Amazon, $9.99.
Yes.
It's a power read, and it's called Joy, The Key to Entrepreneurial Happiness, a Millennials Guide to Starting, Continuing, and Reinventing Your Business. What do you hope people will take away from this book? You can hold it up.
Oh, thank you. So the goal ultimately is to just get started. That is the goal with this book. The subtitle does read that it's for millennials, but it's really for anyone. I have a personal goal to have young people understand that they can do whatever they want to do and to normalize entrepreneurship. You know, it's kind of seen as this big, scary thing, which, don't get me wrong, it can be very scary. But with support, you can push through it like you do anything else.
And you're very transparent in that book, too, so people certainly walk away with a lot of information. Well, Joy, thank you so much for coming in. She does have a couple of book signings coming up, including one in Prince George's County. You'll find that at the Barnes & Noble in Bowie Town Center from 1 to 4 on February 23rd. All righty. Thank you so much.
Thank you.